Okay, guys, welcome to tonight's call. Today, hey Amanda! Today is the 24th of October, which means we have a week left in this month, which means we have a week left before Halloween. And I'm excited about Halloween. I love Halloween. It's so much fun. We have so many kids in this neighborhood, and we have our front area in our house is so spooky. I mean, they're like, when I didn't have my stuff up, they're like, where's your witch? Where's the stuff that you put up last year? They're like telling us to put it up. So put it up, and they're so cute. They come and they're just so intrigued by all the scary stuff. It's so cute. But anyway, I love dressing up. I don't know if you guys do, but it's just so much fun. So anyway, oh, Jack-o'-lantern. Nice. Very nice. Sorry. Okay. So what else? We have a week left. If you are trying to achieve Success Club, you have a week left. Plenty of time. You can do it in a day. So you can do it in a week, obviously, too. So I know I still have at least 2 more points and 1 more person to get on board. So hopefully more. But anyway, if you need help with anything to achieve that, reach out, let me know, or your success partner or one of your buddies or anything at all, just let us know. Clean Week went awesome for you guys who are in our group, and if you've had your own group, it went really, really, really well. I'm really pleased with the outcome. Just having so many people engaged in the entire week and feeling good and posting, and all the, people who were working out who had never really done it before or were eating clean all of a sudden and drinking the shake. And I know several were like, took them a couple of days to get used to the shake, and they were like, this isn't good. And then after a few different recipes, and they're like, oh, wait a minute, this is really good. So it took, and this is what a lot of times we don't know happens is people get their shake and they don't know how to make it. And so they don't like it and they never do anything with it, and they cancel HG or they just don't do it anymore because they never had instructions on how to actually make the shake. So this was like an opportunity in this Clean Week group was to say, hey, how did you make it? Because obviously you said it was not good and we want to know why. And she ended up really liking it in the end. She ended up being really an advocate, I think, for Shakeology. But it was a really great week. So if you guys want to continue to invite to that, we're going to keep the group open for now. If we decide later, it's up to you guys. If we want to create a new one, we can, or keep the one we've got open and continue to do the Clean Week over and over again. So it's up to you guys. But I was really, really excited about the outcome. And I think we're going to have some people jump on board with All Access and HD and maybe a few coaches just from this 1 week. So as anticipated, it was a success, and I'm really excited about that. Obviously, we just had UK launch, and just because it just launched and maybe we haven't had anything happen with it, we're just launching. It doesn't matter. I know sometimes we see all these other coaches that are all of a sudden building massive teams of UK people in 2 days, and we're like, wait a minute. Why didn't I jump on board with that? It's okay. It's fresh. It's brand new. We have plenty of time to find UK people. Still have time to find United States people and Canadian people, right? So just because it's a brand new launch doesn't mean that we've missed the boat because nothing, we haven't added any new people because of it's, brand new or whatever. And, I was posting in our team page, they were up to like 1,100 new coaches in like a day or something. It's a brand new country. There's millions of people to reach out to and help and find. So anyway, so that's a positive note. And what else? The double, what's it called? Double time. It's coming soon. I guess it's right after leadership. So it's like the 6th, I think it starts. So I'm not sure if you guys are wanting to do something with that, but a week from tomorrow, I'll be leaving for Vegas for the leadership retreat, and should be finding out whatever our new product is going to be. Obviously, I'm bummed. I know a lot of us are bummed that Derm Exclusive is going away because, I mean, I've been using it for years. And here all of a sudden something I've been using for my face that I love is going away. And here I've been like saying, hey guys, you need to try it. try it. And then you try it and then you like it and you're like, oh, just kidding. So I'm so sorry about that. I am bummed too, but whatever's being replaced or whatever is coming in the works, supposedly it's going to be really awesome. That's going to make Derm Exclusive. I mean, I think the whole focus was we're fitness and health, even though skin is health. I don't know, whatever. So whatever the new product to replace Derm Exclusive is probably going to be a consumable, hopefully like a bar or something of that nature. But we will find out very soon, very, very soon. So it should be announced at leadership. And as soon as I find out, I will be posting our team page. I'm not going to be hiding anything like that. So be sharing with that. I'm really excited because I'm taking my husband. He's never been to leadership before. It's the first time. So really excited about that. So anyway, I'm rambling. And so thank you guys again for getting on tonight. For those of you who are not in our First Steps to Wealth book club, if you want to get in, we just started on Monday. Feel free to join us. We are on day 2. We're doing a chapter a day because there's a lot of content in each chapter so far. Figure just do one chapter. And I don't know, Diana, I know that you're like, this is good stuff. It's good. And we're not even into like the applying and learning the skill part, but it's just creating a mindset sort of thing. But if you do want to be a part of it, feel free to join us. And I know that Victoria, was it you that posted the PDF that you can download? You did, didn't you? I think you did. Yeah. So if you don't have the book yet, it's okay. You can still download it on PDF to start reading it. So if you're not behind the 8 ball, if you want to join that group, it's going to be awesome. Yes, thank you, Victoria. Okay, and thank you for getting on tonight, by the way. I know that I think this is your second call. So, all right, you guys. So I'm kind of just wanting to get a little mindset thing. With, I posted about what team call is going to be. What level of success do you want for your business? And honestly, when I first started coaching, I didn't have in mind any sort of level of success. And so I kind of aimed at nothing and I achieved nothing because I aimed at nothing. If you shoot at nothing, you're going to get nothing, right? So it took Beachbody to learn that there's a way to create a mindset of achieving things. I never knew that before, right? I just went along and grinded and did whatever it took to get by. And then I found out, obviously, PD came into the mix, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. There's other things that can be done other than just getting by. So I'm going to kind of go over a couple things really quickly. And I'd love to hear from you guys. I don't want to always be the one talking. I'd love to be more interactive and you sharing your thoughts and your visions and your dreams and aspirations and all that good stuff. But if you guys are in this this book club, you kind of know where I'm going with the law of vision. If you don't have vision, then you're not going to really get anywhere. If you have, so what is it that you want out of your life? Do you even know what it is that you want out of your life or out of your business specifically, since we're on our business call? What is it specifically that you have a vision for in your business? If you don't have a vision for your business, it's time to create one. It's time to create a vision and a dream, not necessarily a dream, because a dream is something that you feel like you can never really maybe achieve, but a vision into the future of what it is that you would like to achieve. So think back to when you were young as a child and you had visions of dreaming of whatever it was that you wanted. When I grow up, I'm gonna be, and you didn't have any limits on that thought, right? You thought as a child, I'm going to be, and this is for me, I'm gonna be a rock star. I'm going to be a singer on a stage with a million people listening to me and just jamming. Because I was a musician. Like you probably don't know that, but I used to sing and a lot. And I was in chorus, and I would, get up in front of people and you used to really sing. Now I can't really sing so much because I don't practice it anymore. I've kind of lost my skill and my vocal skills, but that was my dream. And somewhere along the way in life, being knocked down and, being maybe rejected for whatever reason in the music world, I gave up on that dream. But as a child and as a youngster, we had a dream and a vision in our life, and it wasn't unachievable. Like, to us as a child, we didn't see our vision as being something that was unattainable. It was, I'm going to do this. Like, I'm going to grow up and I'm going to be this, right? So over time as adults, we close our vision and we close, oh, you want to be a ballet dancer, JL? Beautiful ballet dancer. Oh. So I know we all have that in our mind, whatever it is. And feel free in the thread if you want to share what it was when you were growing up. It's maybe you wanted to be and maybe you didn't have, or it didn't happen. But for some reason over time as adults, we close the mind and the luster just goes away of whatever it was that we had a vision for in our life. And that's kind of sad if you think about it. But let's see, I'm reading my writing and I can't read it. This is terrible. My writing is chicken scratch. So if you ever want me to write you a letter, and I have written some of you letters, I'm so sorry. But you can't read it. And you're like, oh, it was nice of her to send me something, but I can't read it. Okay. So basically I was just going to say that we talk ourselves out of our dreams every day. We talk ourselves out of our visions and what we want for our life every day. And 98% of the population does that. 2% actually follows through and goes and gets the things done that they want in their life and the vision they have for their life. So, what is your vision for your business, for your life? What will bring you the ultimate joy in your business and in your life? The ultimate joy. What is that? What would that mean for you to achieve whatever goal is it in your business or your life? So we basically reduce our level of expectations in our life based on our income. Is that crazy? That we reduce our level of expectations in our life based on our income. Does that make sense? So if we make a certain level of income, then that's the expectation that we feel that we can do in life, with travel, with family, with anything. So without vision, we perish. Without vision, we perish. So we have to have vision in our business to have any certain level of success. And you have to know what level of success you want in your business. You have to know what that is. And for me, when my first 9 months of coaching, I didn't even want to move up. I was just like, that diamond thing is for other people. I'm going to sit here where I am and watch these other people do this thing, and I'm going to coast and just do my thing. And that's fine, and that's what you want. But over time, sometimes your vision does change. So if you don't know what you want, no one can help you get it. If you don't know what you want, you can't help yourself get it. So you have to figure out what is it that you want. And it's specific to you. It's not specific to what somebody else wants, right? And if you don't know what you want, you can't complain about what you have or what you don't have. You have to know what you want, right? Because nothing becomes dynamic until it becomes specific. So again, if it takes creating a new vision board for yourself and creating something that you look at every single day, that's what I want. This is what I want for my business, for my children, for my legacy, for my family, for whatever. This is what I envision for my life. And I'm not going to stop until I get it. I'm not going to stop until I feel content and then move on to whatever it is next, right? So I could keep rambling about all this mindset stuff, right? But I'm so sorry. I hear the boys playing back there. And I'm just hoping you guys don't, because they're like, boom, boom. All right, so let me go back to this really quick. All right, so basically we were born. Do you hear the puppy? No, you do, okay. All right, we were all born with whatever it takes to get to where you want in life. We were born with the desire, the enthusiasm, the persistence, with every single thing that you need to achieve your vision. We were born with that. And somewhere along the line in life, it was kind of taken away from us with either someone talking you out of your goals or your dreams, or you, again, going for them several times and not achieving them, so you just gave up on them, or whatever reason that society has decided that you shouldn't dream, you shouldn't envision, you should just be. And that's where, again, 98% of the population is. And you guys are on this call tonight tells me that you're not 98% of the population, because you could be doing anything else other than being on this call. You came on because you want to grow, you want to, further yourself with your life and your vision. So I don't know. So sorry. It's going crazy back there. So my vision is to have a puppy dog that doesn't bark when I'm on a team call. No. So does anybody want to share anything that you really, really, truly, specifically want for your life? Have you been trying to reach something and you specifically desire and have a vision for? It can be small, it can be big, it can be hairy and scary, it can be whatever. It's yours. It's yours. It's your vision. It's your. And Diana just unmuted herself, so.
I can't type in there, but I was gonna say, when I tried to type that when I was growing up, I always wanted to be a teacher or a nurse or a singer. Me and my friend used to play like we were singers all the time and stuff. Like, because I was totally into Debbie Gibson. I said I'd be her one day, but anyways, I don't know. I just want to make an income to where I'm comfortable, and I want to be able to go on vacations that I'm like always in my mind telling myself, oh, it'll never happen. Like to Disneyland, Disney World, New York. I really want to go to the set for the Food Network show. I know I'm kind of a nerd, but and I want a new car. I want to pay Kurt's truck off, and I just want to live a comfortable life, where if my girls want extra, I don't have to say, well, I have to wait till your dad's payday or whatever. And because I don't want them to think that they have to grow up. How do I explain this? I read in a book that one time, I don't know what book it was, but like if you are always stressing about money, your kids tend to stress about it when they get older, and they'll think that money's a bad thing, or you know what I'm saying? And so I don't want them to think that way, because I grew up like that too. We never had money to do anything. So I think it's simple.
That's not simple. No, that's funny that you say that, because in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I don't want it to sound like it's all about money and income, but what that brings is not the money and income. It brings the freedom to do, like you said, if your children need something, and it's not, oh, well, how are we going to make that work? Or I want to go and just travel and experience life. it's not about the money. It's about the ability and the freedom to be able to do.
Yeah.
Right. And it does take that. It does take the income and the money to do that. So it necessarily, society, again, you don't want to talk about money. Money is not a good thing to talk about, but kind of need it, number one, to live. We need it to survive. And then we need it to, if you want to have a life of freedom and flexibility and just experience. So I'm sorry, I'm just reading these. Jail, yes. So that's mine too. Like, I know that sounds crazy, and I know it can be done, is just the freedom of not having to have your spouse or significant other clocking in and out every day and spending time with the family and living life by your own design. And again, I guess that's where we grew up thinking you have to live a certain way, clock in, clock out, clock in, clock out. And then we figured, oh, wait a minute, there is another way. There's another way to create a life and a vision of doing something else. And our opportunity, although it takes a lot of work to get there, can provide that. And it takes time and effort and consistency and showing up. But I don't know. Anybody else have anything?
I have something.
Hi.
Hey. So about 5 years ago, my husband and I set out on a path to get out of debt. And we did that through the David Ramsey Total Money Makeover. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. But anyway, we were successful with that outside of our mortgage. And over these last 5 years of being consumer debt free, we have taken on some steps to minimize the length of our current mortgage. And so in doing that, we really only had like 3 years left on it anyways. But in the last year, I am on a strict mission. I will not stop Beachbody no matter what until that is done. And so if it can be paid off before I'm 40, I'm like, woo-hoo, that is my main goal right there. So, and if there's blessings in return of me helping other people, that is my number one. Nothing's going to stop me. That's where I'm going. So, because that is financial freedom. And if anybody, my whole motto is freedom to live. And it's not just physically, it's financially. So that would add to my testimony to be able to provide my coaches and even future coaches that it can be done, not just physically, but financially. So that's where I'm going. And I've already been able to take, outside of business expenses and going with the flow and investing in our own business, I've been able to take $3,000 cash and put it on the principal so far. So pretty good. I'm excited.
That's amazing. That is amazing. That is so amazing. I love it. Good for you. That is so incredible. That's another thing that Danny Johnson, she went over how to become completely debt free, and including your mortgage and over time and whatever amount of money you owe and that sort of thing. And I came home and I immediately was like, I need to trim a lot of fat. Like, I'm paying for stuff monthly that I don't even use. Right? I was like, auto ship here, like services. I was like, I don't use this, I don't use that, I don't use this. So I immediately trimmed like $150 a month for things that I was like, whatever, I would see it on my bank statement. And I'm like, wait, just like simple stuff. Like, there might be some of the Dave Ramsey stuff too, is that certain things that you don't need to spend money on, but you can save it and then apply it to your debt or whatever. But it's really interesting. Thanks for sharing. Let's see. Yes. Can I help one person be happy? So a lot of us are working towards just the freedom of not going to a 9 to 5. But if that's not your vision, it doesn't have to be your vision, right? yours to have. So if you're content doing what you're doing, but you want something else, again, I intended to do a vision board earlier today, and I didn't do it. And I almost just said, let's let this call be vision board creation. But I kind of would have been last minute, and you have to kind of be prepared for that, maybe, to kind of dig deep into what it is that you actually want, and not necessarily what you think, oh, well, this is what I want. Do you really want that, or do you just say you want that because everybody else wants that, right? What else? My husband's talking on the phone right there. Okay. Anybody else have anything?
Hey, Natalie.
Yeah.
It's Cassie. I'm on the phone today.
Hey, girl.
We leave for Minnesota on Thursday, and so I'm trying to do last-minute stuff while I get this call in. I'm so excited that you let us join.
Oh my gosh, anytime.
But hearing everybody else share their goal has kind of given me the courage, I guess, to say mine. And right now, our financial situation is bleak, to say the least. My husband was medically retired a few years ago, and our income right now is solely based on his VA disability and a part-time job that he has. And it's like, I've been a coach. I think I signed up the month after you did. And so I've been a coach, and I've had this opportunity in my back pocket, and it's kind of in the last few weeks gotten to the point where it's like, okay, Cassie, you're going to have to either do this or not do this. And you know what it's like, and I know what it's like to quit, because this isn't my first network marketing job thing that I've attempted, but it's the only one I've ever been so passionate about. And I'm just using all the products regularly. I'm just not doing the coach work. And listening to you guys and listening to that story about the one girl being all the way out of debt minus her house, I'm like, wait, I don't have to live in this tiny base house anymore. My husband could be at home because he wants to be at home, not because there's not a job out there for him. And it's just been very encouraging hearing everybody, and it's really empowered me. And I'm so excited to continue reading this book.
I'm glad that you're reading it. I'm glad that you're gonna be willing to apply it all, because, girlfriend, I know you in your heart. Don't get me started, because I swear.
I'm already on the break. Don't push me.
Okay, all right, I'm sorry.
So, yeah, it's just, I know it's possible, and that's the thing, that it almost makes me mad when you see how possible it is, and then you're just mad at yourself, and that doesn't help.
Don't be mad at yourself, but you can be mad that, don't be mad at you, but be mad that you haven't taken the steps, and know that you can, and use that little bit of mad to drive you. Use that fuel to push you. Because I know for me, in the past 6 months or so, there's been a lot of challenges. You guys know this past year has been a challenge ball, like a big ball of challenge. So using whatever it is, that fuel to fire, use that to push yourself. Whatever negative or that you have, that you feel, use that for a positive to push. That's all I can say. Because I know for myself, I get mad too, because sometimes I'm like, I should be doing this, and I didn't do this. So instead of the negative source, use it as a push yourself to push forward. I know you know that, but I just wanted to kind of nudge.
No, sometimes I need to hear things way more than one time. So.
And you're always welcome. I'm going to continue to post our team haul in the team pages. I know it's kind of split up in different segments of Coaches in Motion and Boston. So the reason why we can't all be on the same call. So just wanted to open it up to everybody. Of course. If you don't follow this girl, she is amazing. And if you don't know her, Cassie is just a beautiful person inside and out, and the epitome of coach. So I know
I get that same way too when I see how possible it is, and I'm like, what's my problem? I was catching up on the wake up calls yesterday, and I listened to last week's, and the girl was on there talking about how in 2018, I think she said January of 2018, it'll be her third year of coaching, and she's already a 5-star diamond. And it was like a slap in the face. I'm like, what's wrong with me? Why? I mean, I've been a coach longer than her, and I'm like, she's a 5-star. It's like, but it just like, I didn't get really down on myself. I was just like, it fueled it. It was like, I can do this. And boy, did I send out a bunch of mass invites after I started reading it and then listening to that. I was like, it's on. I did the same thing. That's why I don't want to go like more than one chapter, because you know how, like, if you do it all, then the next day you're like, you want something there to keep you fired up. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Anyways,
blinders. Gosh, we're so guilty of looking over and thinking, wait a minute, she's on that 5 days ago and she's like bazillion star. What am I doing wrong? Or whatever. Like, I know we all do it. Sometimes if Paul goes to bed and I'm sitting up later because he goes to bed way earlier than me, I'll sit there and scroll and follow whatever top coaches and like, why am I not doing this? And I'm like, wait a minute. No, we're all on our different journeys, and their chapter is completely different to our chapter, and it will steal your joy if you compare. So even though it's human nature and we're all humans, so we're all going to do it, but if you try not to, know that you're on your own journey and you're going to get wherever you want to get in time with the work you put in. And not saying that you're not putting in the work, that doesn't mean that way, but you just can't compare. I don't know. It's hard not to compare. I know.
It is.
It is. And that sometimes I'm like, that's why I'm like, I shouldn't even follow any coach other than our team, and just, for support and stuff. But I don't know. I mean, it's good to find ideas to, come up and make your own from following other coaches, but at the same time, it can be motivating at times, and at other times it can be just like deflating. So. Like, oh God, I'm not even doing this. I'm not doing this anymore. Yes, that's great. I like that. You need to find yourself to look up to, or find people to look up to and learn from, but guard yourself at the same time. Wise woman. All right. Anything else? Do I have any wins for the week? We haven't done that in a few weeks. Any big win, small win, any win?
Well, I had that one girl, I sent you that message.
Yeah.
Like, she's gonna start her own free group and put all her family into it, and then she's going to tell them all about what Shakeology has done for her and all the workouts have done for her. It's like her whole family, her sister-in-law, her brother-in-law, and everything. And she was supposed to get a challenge pack last night, but I guess her niece got into a small car accident. She's okay, but that tonight she was going to, but she's like, I hope I can get them on board. I was like, wow, that message was incredible.
Yeah.
I almost didn't even know what to say. It's like, oh my gosh.
And so she's going to be referring them to you versus coach, right? Or she?
I know she gets overwhelmed with things, and I have presented the coaching opportunity just for the discount because she used to be on Shakeology Home Direct a long time ago, and she wasn't interested. And so if she does refer them, I'm going to. I mean, it would be great to get all of them, to sign up under me, but I'm going to just tell her, hey, you're doing what we do. Why not reap the benefits of it? And if she says no thank you, then okay, yeah, then I'll go that route. But if she says okay, then I'll definitely get her signed up.
Something, I don't know what you just said, rang a bell. I think I told you guys, I got a couple discs of Danny Johnson's one of her network marketing things. And where was I going? I was driving down the road and I can't remember where I was going. It doesn't matter. But I was listening to it. And she said, make sure people know what you're doing is simple and they can do the same thing. Because I think for some people, they look at us and they're like, they put us up here on this thing that I could never do what you do. Like, right? Like they think, oh, you're a coach. I could never do what you do. So that's why I posted what I did post today. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I was like, a lot of people tell me I couldn't do what you do. And I get that a lot for XYZ reason. I couldn't do what you do because of time. I don't have whatever thing that you have or whatever. And the more we keep what we do simple and share the simplicity of what we do with people to know that they could actually do the same thing, the more people who are going to want to do the same thing we're doing, right? So sharing the simplicity of sharing that you can do what I do, right? Mm-hmm. You can drink a shake, you can work out and share your journey, and you can feed yourself with positivity, and you can encourage people and then recognize them, right? You can do that because that's all I do. And so that's what kind of my post was. And I was kind of speaking to a couple people who were on the fence. So that one post today was actually geared towards 2 people. And of course, maybe however many people saw it, but it was geared towards those 2 people that I'm like, it's time for you to sign up because you can do it. Oh, thank you, Nicole. I didn't get a whole lot of feedback from it. So I was like, Again, it's one of those posts that you're like, oh, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be the post that it goes viral or something, right? And then you got like a few likes. You're like, wait a minute, you may see that? That was a really good post. Did I just show it for this group or did I just share it for my public page for 4,000 people to see? I don't know because... So I appreciate the likes that I did get, but I expected a lot more. I expected my inbox to be full of people saying, oh, I can do that. And that didn't happen. So, oh well. I'll try it again.
Sometimes I'll delete it and repost it at a different time.
Mm-hmm. I do too. Yeah. I'm like,
I did that with the post just a little bit ago because it just didn't get much traction. And I thought, oh my gosh, everybody's on Facebook right now. I might as well delete it and repost it.
Yeah, absolutely. 2-month contract with local school to lead them in exercise class. I've improved. Holy crap. That is awesome. Girlfriend, you are good out and about. That is your thing. That is so cool. And that's what JL was talking about when we had our call on Friday about getting to the school. JL, remember? And so Nicole has gone and a 2-month contract for local school system to lead them in exercise class. So
let me just share. It was very cool to have somebody reach out to me. She was actually one of the faculty at Candor School District that said, would you be interested in hosting exercise class for our school district? And I'm thinking, at first, I don't even know this person, but I think just by being out in the community and just inviting for local fit clubs that I do once a month, people are just like, the word is spreading. And so I chatted with her and met with her about it. And basically, it is going to be a fabulous opportunity to meet people. You know what I mean? Like I get to have access to faculty of a different district that I live in, you know, and so I'm super excited, and it's only 30 minutes twice a week, and they pay excellent. I mean, and those workouts aren't going to be Beachbody, but I can speak to them nutrition. And so that was one of my stipulations, is that I'll do it, but can I speak nutrition? And she's like, absolutely. So I'm like super excited and super blessed to have that opportunity. And then I am just getting ready to create an event for another gym owner who will allow me to come in and have basically a free service for her gym members to speak on nutrition. And again, more opportunity to reach and meet new people, and also share the greater equation for them, as a lot of people don't reach their fitness goals just working out at a gym, and potentially have customers or coaches. So I'm super excited. I just can't believe it.
I mean,
Yeah.
all right, you inspire me like no other. Seriously. Yes. I need to get off my tush and reach out to my neighbor and say, come over to my house, and just start there. Come over to my house. There's room. We have a media room upstairs. We can all work out. Most of women are stay-at-home moms, so during the day, come over. And then I can prepare a shake for everybody when they're done for free. God, really?
And I think, like, if you guys have the opportunity to volunteer, you know, if you have school-age children, there's lots of opportunity to volunteer. You can volunteer for the PTO. You can volunteer for concession stand. You can volunteer for post-prom committee. I mean, there's so many things that you can volunteer for. And if you have kids in those programs, it makes it all the easier, but it doesn't omit for those that don't have kids to not volunteer. And that's what I'm trying to teach my coaches, is that you can still go in there and volunteer. Everybody wants volunteers, and it's just your foot in the door, because once your foot's in the door, then you can build relationships and you can get yourself out in the community, and people can learn who you are and what you're doing. And that's, you know, that's, I think, the ticket outside of being online. You know, it's how you do it. You got to get out there. You got to get out there. And the only way to get out there without being already known is to volunteer, give your time, and let people know you. And, you know, like, it's really, like I said, it's really easy when you have kids, and this kid's in this sport and that function and that function, because then it brings you into those functions. But it does not mean that just because you don't, you still can't do that, because everybody needs more than even the parents to volunteer. There's always the need for volunteers, you know, so it works.
Yeah. That's great stuff. Oh my gosh. Y'all hear that feedback? That was not pretty. Do not like hearing myself. Hey, Mayor.
So I guess my big win from the last week was my Project Me Possible.
Yeah.
There are times I look back at it and I just can't believe I did roughly about 10 minutes live on each day's topic. And I was just, I mean, it didn't get the immediate traction that I wanted, but it got out there. And that was the main thing.
You were so natural live. That's definitely
I
your.
had no notes.
Yeah.
Each night I had no notes.
Well, yeah, you're definitely a natural when it comes to that. So, good job. Yeah,
And I guess my next step is going to be doing a bonus day, which is going to be kind of similar to what you did in your post today.
the right hook.
You know, this is exactly what I do. And if you've been following along, you can do it too. So why not start?
Yep. Absolutely.
And then it'll be at least an invitation to the Clean Week and
Yes.
where it goes from there, and if not more.
Awesome. Awesome. Where you at? what else have anything? I think if there's anything else. Thank you, Nicole. Some great stuff, seriously. Let me get my butt in moving motion. I say this almost every call. I have so many awesome friends in my neighborhood that we like connect all the time, and I'll invite them to challenge groups. I've had, let me think, 2 commit and then 1 try a product. But I mean, there's like 63 houses in this neighborhood, and I just need to be more giving. Just say, come over for free. I don't know. Christmas party with dessert table. Shakeology balls. Yeah. And I know some of them have already tried it in the past, and it was when some of y'all were not around when they changed the formula. It was like, it went from a Frosty to tasting like a Wendy's Frosty to like dirt. It did. They changed the formula, and they're like, we're not compromising the formula because we want it to be a certain way, blah, 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 blah. And they sent it out, and we're like, what is this? This is awful. It tasted bad. Cassie, you might have been, you remember when
I remember.
It was bad, and we still sold the stuff, and it tasted like dirt. It tasted bad. I don't care how you try to mix it up and doctor it up. It tasted bad. And finally, well, at the time, Victoria, we just had chocolate greenberry. I think that's all we had. No, they had just brought on vegan tropical strawberry. So we only had 3 flavors. It was the chocolate they changed, and that was obviously the one that we only pretty much sold, because greenberry tasted like wheatgrass. Greenberry did not taste like Fruity Pebbles like it does now. It tasted like wheatgrass. It tasted like you would have to drink it. So we're blessed now. We have a drink that tastes amazing. That before we're like, drink this, spend $140, and it tastes like crap. So anyway, they finally changed the form. They finally changed it to similar to where it was when we first started. Obviously, it wasn't exactly the same. They're like, we're not compromising our integrity to make it taste a certain way. And they're like, well, I guess we have to. Right? And so anyway, where was I going with that? Oh, Christmas party dessert balls, all flavors. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, I completely lost my train. Shakeology tasting. Yeah, I guess maybe that's what it was, but I don't know. Because I did several of those, but that's when it tasted good before they changed the flavor. So, oh yeah, I mean, inviting people over and just, people. There you go. Thank you. So people in the neighborhood had tried it before a long time ago, and they're like, yeah, just do it. I'm like, I promise you now it's different. I promise you it tastes really, really good. So I just need to, and I invited people to Clean Week to give them a sample of and they were kind of like, So I'm like, well, you can just come over. Come on over. I'll make it for you. And so Nicole inspired me. But yeah, I need to get out and volunteer more. I was doing that a lot for a while, and I just kind of quit. So it's time to get back. Daily sunshine, yes, that's another thing I need to do with all the kiddos. I know her Robin had posted earlier, and I know she's picking her little one up from gymnastics tonight, so she couldn't make the call, but she said that her daughter was asking if she would make the shake for her again because she had tasted it this morning. And I was like, maybe she should try the Daily Sunshine. I don't know. I mean, animal shelter. Then I'll end up with like lots of puppies in my house. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, I totally get that, but rip the heart of my chest and just like stomp on it. Oh, I can't with those. We went to the pet store with Chase the other day, and it was the day with the adoption, and all these puppies and dogs were lined up in these crates, and they were all crying. I'm like, y'all can come home with us. No, you can't. What else, you guys? We're at 10 till. You have anything else? Do you have anything you want to talk about next week? Next Halloween. Oh, that's going to be challenging. It's going to be a lot. Well, by the time we get on, it'll be dark. So we should be fine. Kids usually come around when it's light. So if you think of anything, let me know. And again, if you guys ever want to pair up and host a call together or do a few of you at once just to share what's working, what you are doing well with, or anything at all, feel free, you guys. And I really appreciate you guys being interactive and sharing your stuff tonight. It's great. Maybe we can do a vision board party next week. Just a thought. What if we speak of over how she's already paid A's to pay off debt? Yeah. Do we have someone? If we have someone, I'm always open, obviously, to less than 100 a week. Okay. Well, we would love to have whoever that is. So let me know. Okay, let us know. Be great. Amazing. Okay, if you want your picture on the team call photo, show y'all pretty face. Is that Jen Maxwell? Yo-yo. Hey! She working out? You're so good. Yo-yo, do you want your picture on? Cassie, you're on your phone, so you probably can't. Wish I could actually screen, I do a Photoshop. I don't know how to do that. All right. Calling once, calling twice, or going once, going twice. Yo-yo. All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you guys for getting on. I hope that this was helpful. And I didn't have a whole lot to share, but I'm glad that you guys did. So have an amazing, Yo-Yo. I think it's too late because Jen Maxwell just, I'll have to figure out a way to put your face on there. Hold on, I can do that. Let me try to get, all right. Thank you guys for getting on. I love seeing you guys each week. You inspire me, and I love you guys to pieces. And I will see you in the team page, and let's rock the rest of this week, the rest of this month, and see you later. Bye.